What's up viewers, it's Eric from BeatSonic. Today we have here a 2016 Lexus GS200t. Without factory navigation, we're going to be installing the BeatSonic IF04 smartphone interface. It's going to be a plug-and-play kit that allows you to mirror either an iPhone or an Android to the factory screen. And also the audio will be coming out of the factory stereo system. And very easy to install. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, now that we're in the car, the first thing we want to do on this Lexus GS is pull out this outer panel. It's very easy to do so. You could do it two ways. If you have really strong fingers, just grab a hold of the corner here, lift, and pull towards you. If you can't do it with your fingers, you're going to need a panel removal tool. Just come like that, very easy. And you'll find that the start button is still connected, so you want to disconnect the connector by pressing the tab and just pulling out. And the next step is there's two 10mm bolts that you need to remove. So pick up your socket wrench with a 10mm and an extension and just loosen the two bolts. Okay, once you have the 10mm bolts removed, grab a hold of a blanket and you want to cover this area so you don't scratch your interior. Okay, and just pull it out straight towards you, and once you have it out, we're going to be working on the connectors behind the radio. With the head unit out like this and the connectors exposed, the first connector we want to work on is this big connector here. You'll find that there's a gray clip. You will have to release this clip by pressing inside here. If you can't reach it with your finger, use a flathead screwdriver, insert in through this, and then push up. And once you have that, automatically the whole connector will release. And once it's released, carefully remove this gray plastic piece out from the main body of these connectors. And from this connector, the one that we're going to be working on is the one all the way on the right. So just gently push it down and it will release like this. And grab a hold of our kit that we put together on the recent clip, and we're gonna daisy chain our module onto it. So on our module, you'll find the exact matching connector, and it'll take place of where the factory connector was, and on the other end, you will daisy chain it together like that. And then on the same module, you'll find that there's also another set of connector like these, and also the GPS connector. So before we do that, let's connect this big connector back in. So grab a hold of your gray clip once again and insert it carefully how it was before. Push it up like this. This prepares for it to get inserted back into its original location, just like that. And then the next connector we want to work on is this connector over here. So simply press down on the little clip and then just pull it out. Very easy. And one of our connector will daisy chain onto that location. Okay, the next connector we want to work on are these GPS connectors over here. You'll find that our kit consists of these connectors, but for the GS, you'll actually get an additional harness that looks like this. This is because the GS system is just a little bit different. If you don't use this additional connector, your navigation and motion is going to be limited to 20 to 30 seconds, depending on how fast you're driving. With this additional harness over here, you won't have that issue. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna unplug this really big GPS connector on the bottom. We're gonna daisy chain our separate harness into it. And on top of that, there's also these two GPS connectors that you also need to daisy chain. And then this will go on to here. All right, so once we got the one of the modules connected, let's connect the other module. So next one is going to be this connector over here. So simply, once again, press down on the tab and just pull it out. Simply, it comes out very easily. And this is our video input harness. You want a daisy chain. Just like that. All right, now that we have connected those 1, 2, 3, 4 connectors, everything is good to go. Let's put this, kind of set it back and test the system. For us to test, we will need to connect the start button again, and everything is still kind of out, just for the sake of testing. So you have to remove the start button. Just do so by going behind here. You'll find clips and just push and push out, just like that. Very easy. And once you have that out, just connect it back to its original location, and then we could turn on the car. Now that the car is on, this is the home menu of the non-nav version of the GS. You will first want to go to your source menu. So we'll go to media, go to your source, and then you'll find that actually it should be able to, and go to your aux menu here. It should either be aux or AV, and then if you have the aux, you will have to take one more step and go to external on the left bottom corner. And on here you'll find, if your phone's not connected, you'll find a screen, a blue screen like this with a full screen option. So go ahead and click on that, and once you have that, grab a full hold of your either your iPhone or Android device and then connect it. And there you go. It's working as intended. And once it's connected, you'll find that it's not utilizing the whole entire screen. In order to change that, you will want to click down on your joystick and then go to options and go to wide and go to stretched. And then once again, go back out here and click the full screen button. And now you'll find that your factory screen is utilizing its entire screen. If you do have the larger screen with a split on the right side, unfortunately, it won't utilize the whole entire screen. It will only use the left side of it. So just be aware of that. So the next step is to route the lightning extension cable so that we can plug it and it's coming out from the driver's side footwell area. In order to route the lightning cable, we want to first remove this piece over here, and you can do so just by grabbing a hold of the panel on the bottom and then just releasing the clips and pull it towards you, just like that. And grab a hold of your lightning extension cable, and you'll find that there's access from here, from the bottom left corner of the inside of the radio, behind the radio, to the bottom here of where the panel was. And there you see the wire going through. And grab your panel once again and carefully line up the clip holes, and you want to just press it back in, just like that. And now you have the wire coming out from the side, which can be tucked in when you don't want to use it, or you could extend down and push forward, all to your liking. So once this is routed, grab your module, connect your main adapter to the lightning extension, and now we want to carefully and set everything behind the radio. Okay, now that we have everything fitted nicely behind the radio, we want to reverse order our installation and insert the start button to its location. And now that we have everything connected, let's confirm that everything is in working order, and let's do a quick demonstration. Alright, now everything is connected. We're inside the aux mode, and as you can see, everything is being mirrored on the factory screen right now. So let me show you some cool features that you can do. So one thing is the popular app Waze. So let's check that out. And let's put in a destination. Let's do Disneyland, for example.
Let's take Beach Boulevard, Buena Park, and the I-5 south.
Okay, as you can
500 feet. Turn left on Beach Boulevard.
Okay, as you can see, the voice prompt will also come out of your car speakers, which is a really cool thing. And while your navigation is going, you can actually turn on a music player and do a little bit of multitasking. Alright, so here we go. We got the music playing. And the quality of the music is actually better when it's connected through our interface compared to Bluetooth. And while the music is playing, we could have the turn-by-turn navigation also work at the same time. This might be one of the features that you will want to use with our interface. Alright, okay, let me mute for a moment as I show you some other features. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and turn on YouTube. And with the YouTube video, for the most part, you're gonna see exactly what you see on your screen, except for when you play the video, you'll find that your phone will go into a mode called connected to AirPlay while it displays whatever your phone is displaying on the screen. Here's a little video about Toyota Camry. One thing to note though, the quality of the image is highly dependent on your factory screen's resolution. For the most part, all the Lexus models' resolution is pretty good. So what you see on your phone will display nice and crisp, be clear on the factory radio screen. But for some Toyota models with very low trim, basic models, the screen resolution is not so great from the factory. So the resolution that's going to be displayed on the screen may suffer on the lower model Toyotas. And if you also have any videos that you have stored and saved on your phone, you can also play that. And if you have Netflix will work. If you have Slingshot, that will also work. The Apple TV too, if you already have downloaded a movie or some episodes from Apple TV, you can also have that play on your factory screen. And just to remind you, all this that's being displayed on the factory screen works while the vehicle is in motion. There's no restrictions to this because our kit consists of the video in motion. And if your car is equipped with navigation, you also get the luxury of navigation in motion as well. Alright, I think I covered it all. This concludes our installation and demonstration for this 2016 Lexus GS200t. If you have any questions, please contact us at info@beatsonicusa.com or give us a call at 714-994-1085. And as always, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube page for all the awesomeness in the future. Thank you.